Hello everybody, Alex is here with another episode. Let's make survival map. So, in my previous episode, I built this thing, which is basically entrance in the end. It's not exactly aesthetic, but at least not as wide. At least not as I want, but it works pretty much, except the creatures which are naturally spawning here. There is some normal creatures because this place is dark, of course. So yeah, that's good, and it's exactly what I want. But there is few more things which I want to do. So one of the first things which I want to do, and I think I go there because there's lots of space here. Today I want to make some artifacts, which are rare items which I can find. So yeah, some of them you can just find if you are lucky. I of course don't show on a camera where they are. Some other you need to fight for, and some you can simply exchange. Yeah, so which item go in here? Let me show you. So, first thing first. First item which I wanna give her is very special hat. What I mean if I say special, you see just a moment. Give me a sec. Where is that? I don't know. Here it is. Attack. I'm sorry, my cats are again, once again, going crazy. It's white and now they do stupid stuff. I don't know why they doing this to me. So, I want to name this cat. Name it. Enter. Give me a second. I have the piece of paper here. Ah, so I can say this is that is this place supposed to be some like short line or how I can say, but unfortunately I don't know how I can do it because my keyboard is played with different language, so hopefully I did this correctly. Let me check. So yeah. So as you know, Notch has this hat which is kinda legendary, and I actually wanna do this one artifact which is basically a leather cap, which is made Notch hat. Of course this will be no like any other hats. No, that will be too sad. Notch hats. We need something way better. So let's go with protection. Then and how about of course we need to make this durable because it's only leather cap, so let's improve this thing like weather, durability, and how about turns? Oh, I don't know. I can do it don't work. I don't even know. Well, I think this is actually a very nice value. I mean, it's strong, but it's not OP, so maybe I can go and add a little more. How about protection 6? No, not really ridiculous. I think I go with this protection and unbreaking. I mean, it's really nice hat. So, looks actually very nice. But I don't know if this is worth it to be honest. So, you know what? Screw this. I wanna give this thing a full. That's more like it. So now it's definitely worth it. For sure. How about you know what? I do something lower, high, but not too high. So how about this? Oh yes, protection. That is definitely some better items anyway, so I go with it's maybe a little ridiculous, but it's on the ladder cap, so why not? After all, this is supposed to be notch hat, right? So yeah, it is kinda ridiculous, but protection, fire protection. There we go. It's definitely a very useful item. I mean, it's just a leather cap, which is probably suckiest cap with the game, but enchants are really powerful, so yeah. So this is item number 1, which I want to place somewhere, I don't know. How about here? Items in this chest are my favorite items. So let's start with the notch hat. Protection 10, unbreaking 10, blast protection 10. Yeah, that's definitely a very powerful item. Powerful and useful, but I need more. You can find this item, and of course I don't tell you where exactly will be hiding it, but well, you know what they say, go looking and find these items, I think. Anyway, there is one another item which I want to make, and that's this book, if you kill your enemy with this book, you get 10 souls, which is a lot and lot. But at the same time, item isn't actually too much ridiculously overpowered because, I mean, that's a lot. But at the same time, it's a book. It don't take any additional damage, so I think it's a nice addition. If you wanna use it, it's up. It's your choice. If you don't, well, like I said, it's up to you. But there is more. I have ideas for more items. So what's next on my list? Let me check. Oh yes, there is this one thing which I want to do. And that's this. There it is. This one blade. This. And I need chromium rod. And I can use these items and I need to wall station, unfortunately. Here it is. So let's be a little creative here. So I want to make a knife. Very special knife. Nope. Check again. Let's see. Which one is it? This one. So good news is paper crossbar have no effect on weapon durability, which is good because this thing has already pretty low durability. But for knife standard, it's actually not that much bad. But we have one modifier and another one for downhill rock. It's really nice weapon. Now let's name this weapon Moderate. And if you are interested what moderate is, let me explain you. Moderate is it's one of the artifacts which I found long time ago when I played Might and Magic 6, which is excellent, very old school RPG. And Mordred was one of the most powerful knives which you find in this game, and I really like the name. So you know what? Why don't recreate this weapon here? So let's make this weapon to be look much as possible to be kind of look like original. So what I need necrotic bone because this thing I need more things. I need block gold. I need this. Okay, I need diamond. Yeah. Original weapon was like very strong and very durable weapon, but a special ability this feature on this blade as well, which also make it kind of like more darker weapon. So first thing which I wanna go is this thing like more modifiers and even more modifiers. I for purpose don't give this weapon too much ability, like modify this weapon, because it would be kinda, I want this weapon like the look more like original, more red as possible. So I do my best to fulfill this goal. Where is book of parts? I don't know if I even can do some more modification here. Can I go with this? Well, original more red was very durable weapon. Sure. But it was also a very strong weapon. So that is quartz. Quartz. Book of parts. Here it is. So let's add some parts here. Yeah. So now it's 4.5 hearts. That actually isn't much, and I have like 5 modifiers available. So I think I go like more quartz. There. And one more. So like 6 damage. That's actually very nice. So yeah. What next? Can I go even more damage? I don't know. But I think actually that's not a bad idea. I go even higher and we will see. I need to be more definitely like look kinda like original as possible. Now I have 7.5 damage. That's actually very big damage. That's really powerful. I still have a bunch of modifiers. Let's improve this even more. doing 9 damage, which means it's very very powerful weapon. It's very strong and it's still life, so it is very kind of like original. But I think I'm very satisfied with this. So I can left this abilities like they are, and players there can use 2 more modifiers. So it is very strong weapon, very powerful weapon. It has nice damage and it is strong and it's take life. So yeah, I'm happy with this. And I actually can go with one more thing. I actually think I can this thing even more. Can I make this unbreaking? Yes, no, we will see. So as an artifact is supposed to be, and surprisingly I can make this upgrade. That's nice. Which is something which normally you cannot do, but hey, this is power of creative. So I am really satisfied with this. That's very nice. So the chat, book of Soul Eater and Mordred. So what next? It's what more is my list. Oh yes, there's 2 more items. This creative build one, which I want to give player available. If you don't know what this item do, it's you know what I can show you basically. I have something like this. I don't wanna do like some sort of pillar, and I don't wanna do this like one by one. I can simply adding like this, which make all buildings much more easier. You can actually craft this thing in the game, but it is kind of dangerous and it has limited range and limited durability. What's best about this one, which is creative, it has much better range and unlimited durability, but at the same time it's make you only like building, it's easier for you. But the building, so it's not like completely OP. You can like make builds much easier, but same time there basically you cannot do anything but the building. So I think it's stronger than something you can normally get in a game, but it is nice to have something better. I think it's not like completely OP because you still need normal blocks. Okay, if for example if I get a little demonstration, so if I do this and I switch like survival, and you can see I'm like adding more, and I can do like much more than like you do with normal game, but I normally losing like block in my inventory, so it's not something completely OP. It's like really nice, but I think there is players which can be happy for this because this is item which normally cannot get. So it's added on the list. I destroy this later. So there is one more item which I wanna do. Oh yes, I wanna apply some eggs. I mean like spawning eggs. For maybe some pigs. Probably more like with cow and chicken. Yeah. And it looks actually good. And yeah, which I can do later, but not now. But there is one more item which I want to add, and that's actually this thing, which is basically creative slash creative slash admin tool. Basically, it's a generator which produce pretty much unlimited industrial power. You can like set things here which make it even stronger. Maybe you know, maybe now you think, okay, this is way too much. Well, not really, because first and most importantly, keep in mind most of the item in industrial cannot handle unlimited power, so you need basically still do something how you can transform this power. But I think it's not so crazy, because besides there will be like really tough fight before you can get this thing, and I actually want to do something similar like this thing, but this fight for this item will be even harder, so that's probably something which I do next time. That's my plan, but I have more plans. Don't think I'm like completely finished. I'm much closer to finish this thing, but I still have an idea, and I actually want to add something which I cannot do this time. It's like a story from another time. I want to add some water source, something like small floating lake or something like this. And inside this lake there will maybe be squid spawner or something like this. I don't know. So that's nice. So yeah, I actually can go with another artifacts which I don't have idea which item it will be, but I have time to figure out in the next episode, not this time. Yeah, so what next? What more I can do here? I think this is actually very nice, and oh, I'm really like these items. I'm really proud. I really believe me. So let me place one here so I cannot forget this. Yeah. So like I said, you can find a notch hat, book of soul eater, and more red somewhere in the map, which I can use. Let me just here. So basically, what can happen? There will be somewhere really placed like some block, which look like a normal block, but inside will be hidden something amazing. Of course, I don't show you where I want to place these items, and there will be basically some sort of system with that. So if you be smart, then you can figure out. I don't want to do things like place some random block, because it will be pretty much impossible to find, but I think I want to do something different. And you know what? I have another idea. Because there is almost spawning things where eventually can go in the Twilight Forest or somewhere else and make these items. But I think there is much easier way how I can make this a little more easy for player. And I actually want to take a bunch of these and hide them somewhere in a level. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. So that's another thing, and I don't know if I can. I think I actually can do something like this, but with potions. I think I can make some sort of potions of awesomeness. So I can do some sort of research about that, but I don't know which goes like this. What the? Okay, my Minecraft just crashed, so I did something wrong, obviously. So I think I don't wanna try my luck and do this again. I wanna make like more artifacts which I can place for like next time. But yeah, it's just a few small things, but I think they can give this map kinda like personal touch or something like this. So yeah, I'm happy with this. Anyway, I actually used all the time which I have available for me, so unfortunately I must stop here, and hopefully we will see and what I can find like next weekend, because this actually is a little more time consuming than it looks, but hey, in the end I think this will be worth it after I finish things. So yeah, so as like always, thanks for your time, and I will see you later.